is now time to sign up for a health insurance plan on healthcare.gov for Open Enrollment 2020. But we have a couple tips of common mistakes to avoid as you do so. The first one is to avoid scams. The address for the ACA, the Affordable Care Act marketplace to purchase insurance, and this is the federal marketplace, is healthcare.gov. And the .gov is the most important part. There are websites out there called healthcare.com, .net, .org. Those are not the marketplace. Those are separate websites run by insurance agents or brokers selling products that might not even be ACA compliant plans. So make sure you're looking for the .gov. They might look official. They might have an eagle and patriotic colors that look governmental on them. They are not the marketplace. Healthcare.gov is the marketplace. Let's say you live in one of those states that runs its own state-based marketplace. Even if you visit healthcare.gov, the federal marketplace, you have to tell them where you live, which state, your zip code. It's going to route you to the correct place, to your local marketplace. So healthcare.gov cannot point you in the wrong direction. If you go to one of these other websites, the guarantee is not as good. You could end up buying an insurance product that's not even applicable to the services you need in your area. Now, tip number 2, make sure you're very aware of what kind of coverage you are purchasing. It could be a short-term health plan, which again is not compliant insurance. They may look cheaper, these short-term health plans. They might look relatively comprehensive. You will notice they've got a much lower premium per month. The devil is in the details. Take the time to read what the covered services are, the restrictions, any riders or exclusions, because you don't want to end up purchasing a plan that doesn't follow the essential health benefits, that doesn't offer comprehensive coverage, and doesn't cover pre-existing conditions. And those plans are available for sale. If you start doing some comparison shopping among a couple websites, leaving healthcare.gov to do so, you could end up with a short-term plan, not even know it until you end up at the doctor's office with a very large bill for a service that was not covered because it looked like an ACA compliant plan when it actually wasn't. So the advice here is to see what the term is for your coverage, read the details to see what the covered services are, and watch for things like the essential health benefits, prescription coverage, maternity coverage. Those are the ACA coverage guarantees that ACA compliant plans must have, but short-term plans or junk plans don't. Now, the final tip is to be very aware of where you purchase your plan. If you get routed off of healthcare.gov, that's where you start, and then you start clicking through to other websites, you could end up buying directly from a broker that engages in what is called direct enrollment, which means purchasing right through an insurance company without redirecting back to healthcare.gov. There are several companies that are allowed to do this. The plans might look very similar to what's being sold on healthcare.gov, but there isn't always the guarantee that it's an ACA compliant plan, and there's also not the guarantee that it would come with things like the tax subsidies that a healthcare.gov plan would have. So where you purchase your plan matters, what the coverage as written or excluded matters, and make sure you're looking at healthcare.gov if purchasing an ACA compliant plan is what you're looking for. Now, those are some pretty high stakes mistakes that could be made. Make sure you start early, give yourselves lots of time, and when in doubt, find local help. If you go to healthcare.gov, there is a Find Local Help button that will get you to either agents, brokers, assisters, or navigators in your area, and they can help you determine if what you're buying is indeed an ACA compliant plan, and if it does come with the affordability measures like tax subsidies that you are entitled to. We'll be coming back to you with more tips as open enrollment continues, so make sure you like this video and subscribe to get those tips.